Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to IceHogs Warm-Up. Joseph Zakshevsky with you alongside head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging Diagnosis of the game. And, Coach, your final meeting in a two-game set against the Manitoba Moose certainly come out on the winning ways for the IceHogs just a couple of days ago, but now turning the page into tonight's matchup. Certainly both teams, a little tweaks here and there, but what are you expecting from this group tonight?
Yeah, it'll be a big challenge. It's very difficult to win both games, in a two-game set, and especially in their rink, and they're first place for a reason. So we got to be ready. We got to make sure we start on time. They're adding a couple guys to their lineup, and we get Heisey, so that'll be a little energy on both sides. So it should be a fun night.
Do you feel like this is going to be a good opportunity for the IceHogs to get out on a better foot? Because we saw what Manitoba could do, especially with their pushes, say, late in the first period, late in that third period, and how well they can switch the momentum around.
Yeah, they got good players, and they can make plays, and so it's just being aware defensively. And there's going to be times during the game where they carry the play, and we have to play the defensive zone, and it's just finding a way to sort it out and surviving it. And then when we get a chance to turn momentum and get back on offense ourselves, we got to take advantage of it. So it's a game of momentum, and you got to sort of ride the wave when you have it, and weather the storm when you don't.
And with riding that momentum, you talked about a player coming back to the Rockford IceHogs roster and forward, Matthew Highmore, leading rookie producer for the IceHogs at the time of his call-up to Chicago. I mean, what are you expecting from him? Because certainly that's a big weapon you can toss back into the roster for you.
Yeah, it's going to be great to get him back. Just tremendous work ethic, and plays the game the right way. And, he's very versatile. He can do a lot of different things for us. And, hopefully with those games in the NHL is a very nice little run for him, and he can just build on the confidence that he had before he went up, and continue to take more steps in his development as a player. So excited to get him back here, and it may be an adjustment. It's a different league, but at the same time, we know he'll help us.
Well, speaking of adjustments, the Rockford IceHogs look to be playing a little bit of a different style of hockey, those nitty-gritty 2-1, 3-2 games that you preached on. How do you feel like a skill set like Matthew Highmore will adjust to not like an entirely different mentality, but a different approach to an IceHog game?
No, he'll be perfect. I mean, he's plays the game hard and responsible defensively, and very good along the boards. So I think he'll add a lot to what we're trying to do.
And then now the IceHogs, again, wrapping up their two-game series against Manitoba here in Winnipeg, but also their four-game series overall in the head-to-head matchup this season. I mean, Coach, certainly you want to put a stamp on a positive note, but what's going to need to happen tonight to get that done to finish up this series on a high note?
I don't have much new to offer. We want to limit their grade A opportunities, and hopefully control the tempo of the game and hold the puck in the offensive zone, and control the play that way, and we'll create our share of chances. Just making sure we're not giving freebies away, and I think our special teams has been really good for a while now, so that's a nice feather to have in our cap. So I think that's the recipe for us.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach Jeremy Colliton joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging Diagnosis of the game as the Rockford IceHogs and Manitoba Moose wrap up their season series here tonight in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.